Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of August right through to the end of September 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile is going to be your approach or your protagonist energy, your approach to life and love. And the second pile will be any obstacles or struggles that you've had with love. And the third pile will be the unified energy of how things are going to work out for you. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see regarding their love life? Can you please show me what are they meant to be aware of? Now, they're really showing me a very strange image in the water, okay? I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, so I just want you to be aware of that. They're showing me an image of a mummy. You know, like the Egyptians, the old sort of like horror movies, sometimes someone wrapped up in all the bandages like a mummy. Okay, now I'm not really sure whether you are going to be attending a fancy dress party and you're going to see someone like that. I mean, that sort of costume thing kind of comes out round about Halloween. We're a long way off from that, so I'm not really sure why they're showing me that. So it could be that you'll see a documentary that has like one of those old-fashioned style mummies in the documentary, or you could watch a film with it, or you could actually attend a fancy dress party and someone is dressed up like that. I'm not really sure what it means, okay? I'm just giving you what I can see in the water right now. So don't shoot the messenger, but that is how I'm going to leave it because that's what they are giving me there. Okay, I'm just going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay, I'm just going to go and get 2 cards of your Celtic cross before I continue. But what I can see here is that you're feeling very uncertain about your love life. You're probably even more uncertain about your love life after me giving you that image of you know, a mummy wrapped up in bandages. But I feel that's a symbol or a sign. I mean, it could be literally that you will walk down the sidewalk today and see like one of those old-fashioned stores that has an image of that in the window. So it could be a sign. It could be a sign for you to recognize that love is on its way for you. I don't feel it's connected to your person. I feel like it's something you're going to see before you meet this person. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But anyway, you are attracting love at this time. We got the Lover's card there. But you may be feeling very uncertain about how you're going to do it. Okay, some of you may have felt that you tend to attract people who are very passionate, very intense, but they're not in it for the long haul, and you're looking for something a little bit more stable. I mean, your first card there is the clouds. Now, the clouds can represent a feeling of hesitation. Some of you are very confused as to why you have not met someone long-term already, and I get a sense here that some of you have withdrawn a little bit from love. You're very doubtful that love is going to come towards you. You may not have even seen anyone that really sparks your attention right now when it comes to love, so you're probably focusing on other things at this time. The clouds can represent like quick moving situations that you may feel that right now your life is very fast paced, that things that are more critical require your attention. You've got a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, and you may feel that you're a little bit scattered and you don't have time for love or time for focusing on love, because I mean, the clouds is really to feel a little bit unclear or to feel that perhaps in the past you've been blindsided by love. You fell in love with someone before and they may have made you feel very lost or confused as to where you stood in that connection. So I'm just going to pull a card on it because it's number 6, which is the Lover's card. It is the number of love. So I feel you do want love. You're wanting to attract someone, but there is a hesitation here. Now, this could be a hesitation to, you know, where you could find this person. You're like, Baba, I want love, but no matter how much I try, just doesn't seem to be working for me right now. You may be trying to either find someone online or try to put yourself out into a group setting, whether it's a hobby or a course of learning. I definitely get a sense here that maybe you have tried these links in the past, but they've just come up with nothing. And you are feeling very uncertain and disappointed about how love has gone right now. And it really hasn't met your expectations. So I just want to pull a quick card on that for you. The clouds can also be a very interesting card about manifestation. So it's like once you allow yourself to dream of the possibilities of finding love, you start to change your vibration. Thoughts become things. The clouds tend to be very cerebral, very, daydreamy. So I feel it's really important to recognize that your love circumstances are changing. I mean, even I'm clarifying this card, you got the 4 of Cups. So some of you are feeling really fed up or disappointed with the dating scene. You may feel it's oversaturated. There's no one out there that you're looking for right now, and you're a little bit closed off to it. It's not because you wanted to be closed off to it. I just feel like there's a lack of opportunity, or you may feel that things have not worked out in the past and you're a little bit like looking at past situations. When you get the 4 cups, those 3 cups that went before, they're not fulfilling. So it's like you're bored with your options, or you're bored of a cycle of repeat. And this figure, their arms are closed, which means they're closed off to anything new that is coming into their life right now. Now, the universe, as you can see that cloud there, it's very turbulent. So you may be going through a very difficult time emotionally, or even in your life, you may have had some sort of disruptive energy going on. And the universe is going to offer you a surprise. And there's going to be lots of omens that you'll see, probably that mummy image, but also, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. They're giving me a wonderful image right now, which is they're showing me a delivery courier, a very famous one actually. I'm not here to advertise anybody's product or anything like that, so it begins with D. I'm just going to leave it like that. Very famous shipping company is what they're showing me, and I'm hearing special delivery. And I mean, if you literally look at this card, it's like the universe is delivering. So I feel there is someone being orchestrated behind the scenes into your life. And when you get the 4 cups, it's really about contemplating, opening yourself up to love. And I feel it's now time to respond to your desires, because it's almost like I feel like you've put your desires on the back burner to follow, your plans. You've got a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders right now. You're connected to projects, your family. And I get a sense here that it's not that you wanted to be closed off to it. I just feel like there's other things that are capturing your attention. And some of you may be looking back at previous scenarios in your love life, and you were not satisfied by the way things went back then. And remember, something new is coming into your life. It's not going to repeat a pattern. And I feel like you don't want to be with someone from the past, but I feel there may be a love that you experienced in the past that was otherworldly, that was passionate, intense, and you're wondering, can you ever find someone who sparks that within you again? Well, the answer is yes. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. With the 4 of Cups, it really indicates a surprise gift from the universe, and maybe that's why I got that special delivery energy. I mean, it could be that this person that you're about to meet, maybe in the past they worked for a delivery company, or perhaps they're going to send you something. Maybe they're overseas. Maybe this person's from a different part of the world than you. I'm not really sure how to decode that energy, but the main energy I get from it is that the universe is delivering someone really special into your life. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Now, we've got the fish. It's in the resistance position. The fish in the Lenormand deck represents, free-flowing energy, abundance, and you may have felt that the universe has kind of left you out when it comes to love. You may have been focusing on your finances, on your business, or, you know, just getting things running smoothly in your life. And you may have felt that you do not have the freedom right now to welcome love in because you've been very, very busy, but you're actually attracting love. I definitely see it coming in. The fish, you know, tends to pop up at the Page of Cups energy, just pops out of nowhere. It's like the dream of love, the fantasy of love becomes a reality. So I do feel that there's some sort of movement in your love life. We've also got the outcome energy. We've got the world energy with number 21. Okay, the world is like you've been learning a lot of lessons, but you're in a cycle of change right now, and that you are moving forward. And the mountain, it basically means that you've been feeling there's been delays, there's been obstacles, and I feel there's been some things that you've struggled with regarding your love life. And it may be that people keep coming into your life, striking up this wonderful passion and interest within you, and then it stalls. Okay, especially since you've got the Knight of Wands crossing. So I feel you tend to meet people who are very passionate, intense, but then they're not emotionally available to have a long sustained relationship. Okay, this may be something that you have experienced in the past, but you're definitely leaving that energy in the past. I do see with the mountain energy, some of you felt very isolated and you found it very difficult to open yourself up to new experiences. I do see that some of you, though, are recognizing something needs to change, and you're looking at your love life from a different viewpoint. It's like you're getting a bird's eye view of what you want and the sort of person you want to spend your life with, because it's important. You know, choosing your divine counterpart, it is important because it affects all areas of your life. So I feel like, you know, with the ship there and the hearts, I feel like you're attracting love, and this person's going to take the journey of life and love with you no matter the weather. Okay, I just get this sense of when things are going well, they're right by your side, and when things are not going so well, this person is going to be right by your side, because love and life, it's not all plain sailing. It's about navigating the storms of life that we all get. It's about riding the wave. You know, we got to be honest with ourselves. We got to find those pockets, those moments of excitement and happiness, and really enjoy the moment, because we never know when something difficult comes to challenge us, because life is full of learning and challenges as well. So I feel this person, this new person who's coming in, they're going to be right by your side through thick and thin. And I feel, you know, this person is a very open-hearted, loving, caring person who's looking for commitment. I actually see that this person is so passionate, so romantic, and they take pleasure in the moment. This is the sort of person who, they offer a lot of warmth and affection, but also they leave little notes around for you. They will anyway. I see this person leaving little notes around for you just to remind you how much they care about you or how they feel about you. This person, they go the extra mile. And you may have struggled to find someone who goes the extra mile, because that's what you do. You make things special for people. You always think outside the box, try to find the most interesting way to let a person know that you love them. This person is a little bit like you in that respect. So I feel it's really nice to meet someone who is in the same vibration, who, how can I put that? They're not afraid to think outside the box, to do things differently. They've got a wonderful imagination, this person, and I feel like they're not afraid to show their emotions. They're not caught up in their own ego. This person is very open-hearted, okay? Now we also have the ship, which means, movement, change in the Lenormand deck, but also it can indicate long distance. And because I've been given an image already of a shipping company, they could even be like an entrepreneur who has a shipping company. This person could also be overseas, or it could be a long distance connection, but I feel this person could be relocating to your area. I feel there's something here about this person where you will travel with each other quite quickly as well. And later on in life, you and this person, you'll retire overseas. Okay, so I definitely see that that's something long term. But for now, I get a sense here that you and this person, thanks so much, I'm truly grateful. They just asked me to look at the numbers for you. Okay, and as you can see, the heart is 24, and number 3 and 21 make 24. Okay, so I feel everything's being orchestrated behind the scenes for you to meet this person, and I feel 24 may be a number that you'll see over the coming weeks that lets you know that you're in a vibe to meet someone new. Okay, now your starting card is the Lover's card. So that is about your options, your choices. And you may have felt that those choices were thin on the ground right now, but I feel like you're in a vibe where you're attracting love, a soulmate into your life. And the Lover's card really is about you making a personal decision. How to make space in your world to let love in, having an open dialogue with yourself, examining what it is that you want, what you certainly don't want, and the values that you want in a person as well. Because I was doing a Libra reading earlier, and it's really interesting because they showed me a double balloon, and there's a double balloon here, but it was a balloon within a balloon. So maybe this person, this new person you're about to meet, has got very strong Libra in their chart because they had a very strong Earth in their chart. So they were going to attract someone who's got strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in their chart as well. So there's potentially a crossover there. But the Lover's card is a card of attracting what your heart truly desires. And what came up in the Libra reading, and the same energy is kind of coming up now, is that we can want love, but when we meet a person that we fall in love with, it's also important to make sure that they are on the same page as us as to what they want for their future. Because you can be with a person who says, you know what, I don't want children. I don't want to be living this life, but I do love you. And you can be like, well, I want children and I love you also, but we're not on the same page. I want to clarify, we cannot hope that that person will change their mind. It's very important to recognize you meet each other as deeply as you have met yourselves, and you take each other at face value as to what this person is telling you that they want. So I feel like you're about to meet someone who's on the same page as you, who wants the same things, and that's so important. Okay, so you're both looking in the same direction, and that's what this Lover's card is all about. It's wonderful to see the Lover's card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, because they're kind of looking at each other. But I really love this deck in particular because this couple here, they're looking out to the future in the same direction. Okay, and that's so important. So I feel that's what you're attracting at this time. Now we have the Knight of Wands. It's crossing you. And the Knight of Wands at grassroots is to be determined for a new adventure. You may have got stuck in a bit of a cycle of repeat. You may feel that there's nothing new or exciting in your life and you desire more spontaneity in your world. Some of you may have booked some travel, or you may be going on an adventure, especially for your birthday month, my beautiful Virgo. Happy birthday to all those Virgos who've already had a birthday by the time you've watched this. And of course, all those beautiful Virgos who have yet to have a birthday as well. Now, the Knight of Wands is a card of excitement, passion, intensity. And I feel it's really about exploring your options. You're being bolder. You're coming out of a comfort zone. Some of you may have decided to create something new, forge a new path, or some of you may be going on some sort of spiritual healing retreat. I'm going to pull a card on this Knight of Wands energy because I get a sense here that you are doing something bold and adventurous in the next coming months, or that's something that you've planned to do, and it may actually happen in the next coming months. And this is a really prime time to meet this person. The Knight of Wands also can indicate that this person is at a distance. So you may, if you're online dating, for example, you may meet this person doing that. So I just want to clarify that energy for you, the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you're attracting someone who is in it for the long haul, someone who is a high level commitment candidate, shall we say. And thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. They're giving me a song to go with this. I'm just going to connect to that song. One moment, please. I see you cross the room. I love your mannerisms, babe. So attracted to you, too. Okay. Now, I don't know if I know that song. I mean, it sounds really familiar, but at the same time, I'm not sure. So I want to say the name Jill Scott. That's what I want to say connected to this song. So Jill Scott. So in the recesses of my mind, I think I have a memory of this song somewhere. They're not giving me that name. I just want you to be aware. I'll always be clear. They're giving me the lyrics of the song that they just gave me. But I'm guessing at the name because somewhere in the recesses of my mind, I think that's who sings this song. Okay, so now this song may be relevant because it may play in the coming months and just before you meet someone, or it may even play on a date with this person. I mean, it could literally be that this song is indicating how you're going to meet this person. You see them across a room and you like the way that they carry themselves. It says mannerisms in that song, and you're really attracted to this person. But the Emperor energy, male or female, it's not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. This is about meeting someone that you can respect, someone that is faithful, who knows what they want, they've got a plan, and they want to settle down. Someone that would be a good father figure or mother figure. Again, male or female, it's not a gender specific reading. A good parent energy that you could be with long term if you're looking to settle down and have a family. If you're not, of course, same rule applies. I feel that you could live a very happy life with this person, very passionate, very intense. And the Ten of Pentacles, it's a secure relationship that will end in a high level commitment. Okay. Now, I'm also getting, and this is not going to resonate with everyone, I'm getting about 13% energy coming through that some of you beautiful Virgos out there will meet somebody new at a family event. A family event, okay? Doesn't mean that this person is a friend of the family. Doesn't mean that this person is at the family event. It could be that you meet this person on the way to a family event, but they're just showing me a family event. So just watch out for that as well. If you've got something planned, you can meet someone on the way to that or there. But the Emperor energy and the Ten of Pentacles also tells me that some of you may be paying for an experience, whether it's travel, a vacation, or you are, some of you may be an entrepreneur and you're traveling for business, or you're traveling for your work. I get a sense here that you're on the move when you meet this person, and it's instant. It's like you can see your future with this person immediately. And I feel the logical side of you will be like, no, don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just see how this goes. But it's very passionate, very intense, very magnetic, okay? Initially, you may think that this is a fling. But let's go a little bit deeper, because I feel like you have a choice, you have an option. But I feel there's no denying that this is love between you and this person, okay? So let me just go and get the rest of the Celtic cross for you before we continue. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? They're giving me that there's something about this person's watch. When you meet them, they're wearing a watch, okay? And this watch is either like a family heirloom or someone who was very important gave it to this person. There's something really interesting about this watch, and there may be a conversation about it when you meet each other or whether you go on a date with this person, okay? So that's a little indication of this person being the one for you. Ten of Pentacles is showing up again there for you, so that tells me that there's a high-level commitment available. Now, some of you may have been, there's the Emperor. They both showed up together in a different deck. Emperor energy, Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, so the fact that there's a crossover here, it tells me something really special is about to occur for you. It's a special delivery. I really feel that there's someone very important entering into your world. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I do feel like you have the option to have a high-level commitment, but also a fling. Okay, I do feel like there's a flirtation coming in for you as well. And I feel like you'll have to choose. It's your call. We all have free will. But you will know, intuitively, you'll know which one is the one that you're meant to be with long term. Okay? Yeah, there's the Five of Cups. You're going to have to let one loose, and you're going to have to choose. Okay, oh, they want me to have one more. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is travel, movement. Another eight. Eight of Pentacles. Now, it could be, as I said, a spiritual retreat, because the Eight of Pentacles is to work on yourself. Should we go one more? Let's just go one more and see what's going on there. Thank you so much. Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords is like, I feel like you are having to create space in your world for love. I get a sense that, you are very busy, and I feel you need to take action in order to open yourself up to new experiences, to meet new people. Because if you've surrounded yourself with the same like repetitive cycle, or the same people, you go to the same places, and you're not meeting anybody, I get a sense here that you're doing something different. Especially since we've got the Hermit energy. Some of you have withdrawn from love, or you've taken some time out in order to focus on yourself, go on a spiritual journey of discovery. You're seeking something more authentic, okay? I get a sense here that you are in a position where you're re-examining where you've been in the past, who you've been with, where you are right now, and where you want to go. And I really get a sense here that some of you are just recharging your batteries. I feel like you are going through some necessary personal growth, and I really feel you've retreated from the dating scene because you just can't see anybody really sparking your attention right now. The Hermit energy also is to sometimes feel a little bit isolated, but I get a sense that you're very self-sufficient, you're very independent, you don't need anybody. This also came up in the Libra reading that I did earlier. You don't need anybody, but I feel like you would like somebody long-term. And the Hermit is a very important card because the Hermit takes themselves out of the circumstances because they feel jaded. So you may feel like things are oversaturated. You may feel that people just want a quick fix in life. You may see that like dating apps or dating scenarios, people just like swipe right, swipe left really quickly. That nobody's really invested, and you're looking for someone who invests in a future, someone who's not going to disappear when the going gets tough, someone who's like old school, knows what they want, and wants to stick around and can be trusted to take that journey of love and life with you. And I feel there's just this energy of feeling a little bit fed up, a little bit like bored of what's out there, and just a bit disappointed. So I feel it's almost like you've just taken yourself out momentarily just to really focus on you, because this, of course, is a Virgo card right there. And I feel that is when you're balancing out your life, but I get a sense you need to create space. Some of you may be focusing on projects or finances, building your wealth at this time, and a lot of you may have some family responsibilities that you'd need to adhere to. And whilst you are not going to stop those things, I feel like you're going to create space, be more efficient with your time, and make time to reconnect with meeting love or focusing on love. I actually see here that it's like when you meet this person, because I feel like there's going to be some flirtations that come in. When you meet this new person, you can see your future with this person immediately. And you're like, whoa, what's that? You just know. There's a knowingness, okay? So really use your intuition, because I feel like you're going to come across a couple of people over the next coming weeks where there's going to be some flirtations, a little bit of lighthearted, like energy between each other, and then boom, then there's the one, okay? Now, in the past position, we have the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card is actually a very important card because it's about recalibrating your energy. It's about finding balance, harmony in your life, but it's also about being patient and, connecting to your true life's meaning and purpose, and, making sure that your life feels like you're adding value to your life, that you have projects that you're focused on, things that are important to you. And I feel you've been doing a lot of balancing your energy and also multitasking, and I feel you're coming to a place in your world where you're like, you know what, I think I might want love now. So with the Temperance card, I feel like you have been very, very patient. You've been waiting for love, true love, for quite some time, and I feel like it's almost like you don't want to lead anybody on if you can't see a real future with that person. So I feel some of you have been a little bit conservative about your energy. I feel like, there have been flirtations. You have noticed people looking at you, but I feel you're not really investing in it because it's not something you're looking for right now. Now, in the potential position, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a high-level commitment. 10 of Pentacles tends to mean a marriage card, something that is for keeps, and I really get a sense here that you've been building financial security in your world, focusing on your family, responsibilities, but I also see that some of you, I see something about, some of you may be gathering more knowledge about your family lineage, but also I get a sense here of some of you may be buying a home or relocating. There's an energy here of continuity. Okay, I feel like there's been a bit of a cycle of repeat, and I feel you're looking for a welcome addition to your life. You don't want anyone to like uproot your life and bring lots of upheaval and drama. I feel like you're looking for someone that you can settle down with, that brings continuity, but also passion. And I feel like you're about to meet someone who is very passionate, who is going to stick around. I'm also getting an energy here of dedicating yourself to either work or projects. Even if you're retired, I feel like you've dedicated yourself to something, and they're just showing me that you need to come out of a comfort zone a little bit more to open up to new experiences or bring a little bit more spontaneity into your world. And by that, it could be as simple as trying out that new restaurant across town that's just opened, or it could be finding a different route to work, or connecting to a hobby that perhaps you've been yearning to try out but haven't done it yet. I get a sense you're going to do something really small that changes your circumstances. We've got the Emperor. This is the near future, so you're about to meet this person. Okay, I get a sense here that you're taking action to change something in your life, and this is a divine counterpart that's coming in. Someone who knows what they want, someone who respects the institution of love, and I get a sense here that this person is looking for the long haul to settle down, someone who's planning to plant roots with somebody. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card on the Emperor for you. This person could also have strong Aries in their chart, but I get a sense that this person's got their own business, or that they are really good at what they do. Nine of Pentacles, very independent. I mean, they could be very financially well off. I get a sense this person has built a life of luxury. They're also very independent, and I do feel this person's been hurt in love before. Okay, so I get a sense this person, it's not that they're cautious. This person knows that they want to open up to love. They are emotionally available as well. But I get a sense that this person, they don't open up their heart to everybody. This person is very cautious about getting into a long-term commitment, because they know that when they invest, it is for the long term. So, isn't this interesting? You've got the Four of Cups here. At first, you may be a little bit closed off to this. You may feel like they've got a very independent lifestyle. You can't see, there's something about this person you may feel, and I picked it up right at the beginning, you may feel that this person could just be a fling. Even though you can see a vision of the future with this person, settling down with this person, there's part of this person's lifestyle that you feel, maybe they don't want to settle down. Maybe because I feel like they are very independent. I feel like they travel a lot. Some of them may travel for work, but I feel this person, they're yearning to find someone who helps them plant those roots. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides. This is the gift from the universe. I want you to be aware. This person is the gift from the universe. Because I'm clarifying the Emperor there, and this is the gift from the universe. Five of Cups. But you may need to let go of something or somebody. Okay, when you get the Five of Cups as well, the Five of Cups can indicate that some of you are grieving a past situation, or you may even have this flirtation that I feel that you're going to meet, and it may be very intense, and you may be like, okay, this is a nice quick fix, but it's temporary. And I feel that you have to let go of that in order to be with the person, another person long term. So I do feel like you have a choice. You start off with the Lover's card, which is the choice card. So I feel like you will have options. Some of you may have had experiences in love before that really disappointed you or discouraged you from opening up to love. And as you can see, the Two of Cups there, this is love. The universe is setting down those two cups for you to discover. And you may not be able to see how love can enter your life right now, but things are being orchestrated behind the scenes. So I feel just when you're enjoying your wonderful, independent, single life, loving yourself, suddenly there's love. That's what I'm picking up on here. And this person is in it for the long haul. Now, your advice to yourself in this moment is the Devil. Temptation. Okay. So again, as I said, you've got a choice. Now I am picking up about, it's quite close actually. I'm picking up about 42% of my beautiful Virgos that will have that choice, that may be tempted to connect to something physical with somebody, and they may hope that it will turn into something long term. But deep, deep down, if you listen to your heart and your intuition, you know that it's a quick fix. Then there's someone else that you know you can see your future with. So, I mean, you get to choose. That's your choice. But the other percentage of my beautiful Virgos out there, I get a sense here that you're feeling very stuck in your love life. Because the Devil card, it's not an evil card. It is a card where we discover, we highlight, we identify where we feel truly helpless to change our circumstances. We're almost in a binding of our own. So, for example, you know, for many years, I used to say to my friend was like incredible. Everybody said, we don't know why you're single. And they would always say, well, you know, I'm really busy. I got a lot on right now. And I'll be like, really? Okay, well, you can use that if you want to, but sometimes we can build a life where we make an excuse, because it is hard. Don't get me wrong, it's hard to find somebody, but I feel sometimes we say that we're too busy and we got a lot on, and that's true. You have that going on, but you'll find a way or you'll find an excuse. Everything that you want and have built in your world, you wanted it. You worked for it. You focused on it. So love is also something that's important, that needs to be focused on. And when my friend turned around and was like, you know what? At first, she was annoyed. She was like, get off my back. You know, I am busy. And I was like, I know you're busy, but, you know, you'll find a way or you'll find an excuse. And then she started to restructure her schedule. And then suddenly she was doing new things. And then she found her person. And she's married to that person. So sometimes when you get the Devil card, it's about identifying where we have got into a cycle of repeat, a habit, something that we find difficult to get out of, okay? Now, because you've got a lot of pentacles in your reading before the Devil has shown up, this tends to tell me that some of you, you know, you're very much a workaholic, or you're working really hard towards something, or you've got a plan that you're focused on and you're not seeing outside that plan. You're keeping yourself a little bit shut off from love at this present moment in time. But let me just pull a card on that Devil card to see what's going to happen there for you, because I feel like you're becoming aware and I feel like you're freeing yourself up. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, you may have been hurt by someone in the past. We've got the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. But also we got the 5 of Pentacles. You may have been abandoned in the past, or you may have felt that the universe left you out for a little while. With the 4 of Wands, this is a card of getting out there and having fun. And it's also a card of being in good company and celebrating your wonderful self, but also of meeting someone that can lead to a high level commitment. The 4 of Wands is the halfway to marriage card. So I feel you're about to meet someone that you're going to settle down with. Now, I have to pull another card. I know, in order to clarify this, because we got the 9 of Wands there, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Some of you beautiful Virgos out there, not all, I want to be clear on that, not all of you, but some of you may want to reunite with somebody that you separated from, and it hurts. You're missing this person. So I just want to pull a card on this, because the rest of the reading, I can't see a reunion energy going on anywhere. Okay, and even though we're in Venus retrograde right now, which is when exes tend to reach out, I mean, there may be a person who reaches out to you. They've been thinking about you, but I feel this person, when things got too difficult, they left. So I feel you're very cautious about love ever since. But some of you may want that person back. You may want to reunite, because the 4 of Wands can be a card of reunion. Other Virgos out there, they may even receive an invitation to a reunion. Could be a college reunion or a work thing that you were connected to once, or maybe just a group of people you used to hang with. But I'm just need to pull this card. 4 of Pentacles. I mean, it showed up in the reverse there. So it's like, let go of what you're holding on to. Okay, the baggage of the past, because you may not want to really reunite with that person to get back with them. You may want to find out why. You may want to try and put some of those feelings to bed and get closure. So I'm just going to get your final card there. We've got the King of Cups. Now this person could be a Scorpio energy. I'm only reading the uprights, so the 4 of Pentacles is to hold on to something, but because it showed up in the reverse, It can be let go of what you're holding on to. And we had the King of Cups, which also showed up kind of in the reverse, which is someone who perhaps was emotionally manipulative or some way, or who withheld their love from you, ghosted you. Like, so I get a sense this person could be Scorpio. They could also have Earth in their chart. They don't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but I get a sense this person, this is someone you really loved. You may have got into a high level commitment with that person, and there was separation there. Some of you may want to reunite with this person. Now, for those of you who want to reunite, I will pull a card and see if that's possible. Can you show me if this will happen? There is still love there. We got the Knight of Cups. Okay, but it does indicate that both of you have to really be honest and open with each other and stop playing like the will they, won't they game. Really, I feel, be emotionally available towards each other. I feel this is more to do with the other person than you, my beautiful Virgo. So if you do want to reunite with this person, I feel the potential is there. For the rest of you that do not want to reunite with a past person, I feel getting closure on past situations are important. We've got the Two of Wands here. So this indicates that there is a bit of a weight. So I'm not surprised, because we've got the Mountain there as well, which means there is still a slight obstacle. For some of you, it's healing things from the past. But with the Two of Wands in this card, it really indicates that you are, trying to trust in the unknown, that you are waiting for the universe to align you with your true love. And I feel some of you may have booked some travel and you're waiting to take that travel, or you are planning to get out there and take a leap of faith, take a risk on love again. But I get a sense here there is yearning. So when there is yearning, that tends to mean that suddenly you're going to do something to change your circumstances. You're going to be bold. So I definitely see that you're going to initiate change. Now the Five of Cups, it keeps showing up for you, Five of Cups. So some of you are lamenting something from the past, but also some of you are just lamenting your present circumstances, that you feel anything you've tried to do to try and find love just hasn't worked. So you can't see how love is going to show up for you because there's a shortage and you find it difficult. Some of you are shy, but I get a sense here that your disappointment is actually going to be rewarded, because there are two cups that are showing up for you, which means there is a high level commitment coming in for you that you will not be disappointed with. There is love here. There is a union. So when you get the Five of Cups in the hope and fear position, it's actually really positive, because it means that your hope returns, that you will recover your love life, your love circumstances. And for some of you, I feel like you're moving on from a past situation that was very disorientating. And I feel that you are opening yourself up to new love once again. Now your outcome energy, we've got the Eight of Wands. Some of you are traveling. Okay, I definitely get a sense of either relocation or traveling. Some of you are flying somewhere, a vacation. You may even be taking it for your birthday as a little treat. But the Eight of Wands means you're on the right track to move your love life forward. Eight of Pentacles tells me that you are in a period of, working on yourself. You're putting your own needs first, especially since you've got the double eight here. 8 is the number of the self. So with the Eight of Wands, which is here, and then the Eight of Pentacles, which is here, this tells me that you've been in a bit of a cycle of repeat. There's been routine, habit, and I feel like you're trying to break out of that and do something different to bring a little bit more spontaneity in your world. But there is change happening for you. We do have the Two of Swords, so the Two of Swords indicates that there is a stalemate energy, but you need to make a decision, a choice. So again, your final card is you're having to make a decision or a choice on this circumstance. And I feel you have to make a decision between two people. I keep getting an energy of two people here coming towards you. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some final cards before we close the reading, because it's your choice ultimately, my beautiful Virgo. You've got a Knight of Wands energy coming towards you, and you've also got an Emperor energy coming towards you. So it's your call. Everybody wants something different in the now, so it depends on whatever it is that you want. We've got the Moon card. So the Moon card, look at that. Someone who wants to settle down, or someone who is fiercely independent. Now, I get the sense that the Emperor is very independent, but they also want to settle down. And you will know that. Intuitively, you'll know that. The Moon card, as you can see, there's a dog on there and a wolf. Now, the wolf is independent, goes off, does its own thing, returns to the pack. The dog is someone who is loyal, faithful, and remains by your side. So I really get a sense, even with the clarification cards, you're going to have a choice as to what you want. Okay, I'm just going to pull some final cards. One more. Thank you. We have the Two of Wands, which is the external circumstances, the weight, and we got the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is like, again, I keep getting this energy. Are you waiting for someone who keeps coming in and out of your life, who runs away? Because I gotta be honest, the past has nothing new to say, even though that person may still have love for you. With the Two of Wands, you know, this person is holding that one wand and they're looking in a certain direction. No one's holding this wand. So it's like, is the person that perhaps you were yearning for in the past, are they emotionally absent? Are they good for you? Are they looking in the same direction as you for the future? And if the answer is no, I get a sense that you're cutting loose from that situation in order to move on into something else. Some of you may have some trust issues from previous experiences that you're healing right now as well. And you're waiting for someone who is loyal, someone you can trust. I can't leave it on a cliffhanger like this. I just can't. So I'm just going to go a little bit further. Can you show me beyond 6 weeks? Can you show me beyond 6 weeks? The Queen of Wands. This is you in a vibe of attraction, okay? You being very attractive, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. Can you please clarify? Thank you so much. And the Queen of Swords. So again, I feel like you have a choice. It's like two people. This could also be the advice of friends. When you got the Queen of Swords, this is like, be honest with yourself. Analyze what you want. Be direct with the universe. When you're straightforward with the universe and say, this is what I want, the universe will deliver. And I feel there's this energy of you pursuing one, but also detaching from someone else. And what they're giving me is passion, intensity. It's wonderful, but it's not sustainable. You can keep that spark alive in a connection, but only when there is a solid foundation and a desire to look in the same direction as a couple. So again, no matter what I do, I'm being given like this energy of you having a choice and you have to make that decision. Let's see if there's anything else before I leave the reading, because I can't keep shuffling cards and get the same. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is self-care. I mean, there seems to be a lot of attention coming your way, my beautiful Virgo. And again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, but it can also indicate some of you are going away with your besties to an event, something that you're traveling towards, and you may feel a little bit uncertain about it. But when you get there, you're going to meet someone, or you meet someone who's at a distance, or you meet someone who's from a different part of the world, and you feel perhaps it's not going to work out. But I feel this person's going to relocate to where you're at. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is remembering what you have to offer in love. And I feel you have been going through a period of personal development. I mean, we did have that King of Cups there that came up earlier, and this is someone from the past. So I feel if you're yearning for someone who keeps coming in and out of your life, and that is the cycle of repeat that they've been in, you got to ask yourself, have they changed? Okay. Otherwise, there's someone here who's more mature, who knows what they want, that's coming in, and they are an option for you. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and pull some final cards. I feel until the Virgos who fully close out a cycle from the past decide, maybe there will be that sort of hangman energy, where there's a pause. We've got trust, we've got attraction, and we've got protection. So even another deck is giving similar energy. So trust, some of you may have trust issues and you may have withdrawn. Okay, as you can see, one of those ducks is out of the nest. So I feel some of you may have had a previous experience where someone left. You've gone through an intense period of personal development, but there is a new start here for you. Also, we've got attraction. So that tells me that you're going to be attracting a lot of attention. But equally, we've got protection. So that is about wanting to settle down, wanting to be in a secure relationship. And I feel like your protection energy comes from the fact that this new person, the one that you can see your future with, this person either comes from a different part of the world than you, or that there is some sort of physical distance, and you're wondering, is this ever going to be a thing? Can it be a thing because it's at a distance? Long distance connections, do they work? I feel like you'll make this work. Okay, I definitely see that happening. I actually feel that this person will travel anyway and will relocate somewhere closer to you. So I'm just going to move on. We've got the World card key. Okay, so this is about you entering a new cycle. Keys tend to represent breakthroughs, unlocking your destiny, fate and karma intervening to bring you a solution to your love life. So I do feel like there is literally a special delivery of a person coming in. And interesting, the Libra reading that I did as well. Sorry to harp back at that, but I feel some of you may be meeting someone who's got very strong Libra in their chart. Okay, and there's something about a key in that reading as well. But this indicates that you're going to have a breakthrough, okay? And that the answers that you've been searching for, you will find, but you're going to get clarity over the next coming weeks, and thoughts become things. So attracting what your heart truly desires is important at this time. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Virgo. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo, and love and light.